Time to talk hoops. It's Baldwin Wallace women's basketball previewing here this season with head coach Cheri Harrer. Pretty exciting now that we're at this point of year where we're finally able to get back on the hard court, and both the Yellow Jackets basketball teams are coming off of really strong seasons. On the women's side, boy, it was fun last year at times. Another really good season. You won a lot of non-conference games. You got some momentum going. So just from the standpoint of coming off a successful year, what's it like for the kids to feel like, hey, we've got something we can keep building on?
I don't know if the kids feel like that. The kids are excited because they feel like it's their season now. We did graduate 3 pretty key players, and it almost feels like we're starting from scratch rather than building on last season. But I think culturally we're at a pretty good place now. We keep getting better and stronger in our team culture, and we're excited about that.
Well, you definitely graduated some key contributors at a bare minimum, players that had a lot of points and rebounds and things like that. But I thought your youth last year, at times, players like Hannah Fecht and Tiffany Bentler and Riley Schill, I mean, right on through, I think there's lots of reason to be hopeful, no?
Yeah, oh, for sure. And the thing about those freshmen last year, they all went out and improved their games.
When we talk about this conference, the Yellow Jackets are playing in a conference that every year, I mean, it doesn't matter who you're playing against. You're going to see some talented teams. Even some of the schools that might struggle in other sports like Wilmington, boy, Wilmington's got a really solid team. So when you look at the way the OAC is laid out, how do you hope you fit it?
Well, you hope to be at the top when it's all said and done, but you're right. It's a dogfight in the OAC from top to bottom. You look at Muskingum was picked 8th in the preseason poll, only lost by 10 to a Cleveland State team in an exhibition game. So top to bottom, it is a dogfight, and you've got to bring your A game every night. But we hope we can be in the mix at the end of the day.
Coach Harrer's been at BW as one of the longest tenured coaches here across the entire athletic department. Has anything changed for you during that time?
Wow. Of course, the kids. Other than that, no, just trying to keep up with the generation that we're working with, and of course, assistant coaches, and we're really blessed right now to have a couple of great assistant coaches. Cody Hartzler has breathed new life into what we're doing, and Erin Eaton is very experienced, and so we're lucky to have a great staff right now.
Let's talk about Erin for a moment. She's new to the program here this year. What does she bring that you really like?
The experience being a head coach. She's been in these shoes, and Cody has not. And as great as Cody is, sometimes it's good for him to hear from someone else what it's like to be in my shoes as well. So it's really a great dynamic right now.
Awesome. From a player personnel perspective, I don't want to get into lineups and things. So much can change between now and the actual start of the season. But, I assume at least you're looking at the core of this team and saying, okay, boy, we really think this player can shoot lots of threes for us. We really think, this player can contribute in the rebounds. Do you feel like you've got some balance, or is there one particular part of the game that you've really tried to focus on here in the preseason?
Well, we actually really like our depth. So we're really trying to be up-tempo, more than we've ever been up-tempo. And we feel like we have the athleticism and the depth to do that. So that and rebounding. Obviously, we lost Clara, who was a great rebounder, and so we're rebounding by committee. And so those have been a couple of the things we've focused on.
Excellent. Well, the Yellow Jackets open up the season on Wednesday. Will be a week from this upcoming Wednesday. So we're closing in on the first game of the year. It's Thanksgiving week, is it not? Is that the first game?
Actually, next week.
Oh, it is this upcoming Wednesday.
We've actually had 3 games before Thanksgiving.
That's what it is.
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
I'm a little thrown from there. That's right. Now, I know it's coming at home. It's this upcoming Wednesday.
Yeah.
The Yellow Jackets will be ready to go, and we look forward to covering you.
Great. Thanks, Brendan.